Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina here, and I'm doing another reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Geminis. You can check this reading for yourself, please, with regards to your energies for the month of June 2019, guys. Now, having said this, let me tell you, I've been telling this all over in every video just so people know about it. People who are aware of the format of the style that I have used for so long, I have just kind of done a reformatting on my layout of these cards. I've got 9 set of cards in here, and each come with a different set of questions, just so that my viewers find it easy to relate to these energies and have answers to all their questions. Because when I'm doing the reading for you or for some other signs, I want people to know exactly what they're looking at, what are the questions in general that can come up. So I have kind of designed it in such a way that you get all the answers, whatever you need. Having said this, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that the middle of this spread in here that I have got is your grounding energy. That's the energy that you are holding on to for the month of June 2019. That's your foundation energy or foundational energy. And based on this foundational energy, all the other energies that is circulating in your zone is what is happening, guys. Okay, so this is the basic entire stuff about the reading, and then I'm going to go one by one over the other part of your story here, so that we know exactly what is happening in your zone, guys. Okay, now having said this, first thing first, Gemini, your grounding energy in this month of June is actually very nice, to be honest with you. Okay, it is telling me that right now you have a major arcana here. You have the magician here, okay, which is card number 1. So you're beginning another process, guys. You're starting another journey here with this 2 here. And these 2 cards have come flying out while I was shuffling, while this card, the 5 of Cups in the reverse, is from the bottom of this deck in here. And these 3 put together is your grounding energy. So what it is telling me, guys, is you're starting over yourself, okay? You're killing the old part of your life. You don't want that, guys, okay? Because you know you have it. So what you have today is self-centeredness. You're looking at yourself. You have jealousy. You have self-centeredness, which is, of course, suffocating you at the same point in time. And that's where the magician is coming into your world, in your zone, guys. The magician is stepping, because the magician with card number 1 is the end and the beginning of a new cycle for you, okay? Which means that the magician is coming to you to let you know that it is time for you to let go of whatever negative energies you guys have been holding on to, which of course has not been helping you at all. But at the same time, it has also kind of halted your progress in life, guys. Okay, so the magician wants you to relieve yourself from this kind of self-centeredness, jealousy, possessiveness, everything that you have been holding on to in yourself, Gemini. And this is the time your willpower with the magic or the magician here, it's asking you to use your willpower to get rid of these negative energies in order for you to create your desire, to create something good, to manifest something better. Because if you reverse and turn the card upright, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is a wonderful card to have, in the deck. But at this point in time, the magic is happening because a magician is stepping in your zone to let you know that it's time to let your grief go, guys. Pick up the two cups, which is behind you, which is standing right behind you. And it's time to let that grief go. The moment the grief leaves you, you will be able to reverse this card of the Queen of Pentacles, turn it back in the right way. That's when your jealousy, your self centeredness, everything is coming because you are too pained. There is a lot of pain inside yourself. And that's where the magician wants you, and it's letting you know that it's time for you to let go of those negative energies or the negative vibes. You will get this calling from the universe, guys, Geminis. You will get to hear this call from the universe, where the universe will give you that willpower, will give you the right to recreate and create yourself in the right possible direction, will give you the willpower to forget and walk away from the grief, to pick up the two cups that is lying right behind you, to manifest that magic in your world. That's where the magician wants to let you know that he has not left you alone, guys. He is very much with you. Okay? And basically, the magician, the main part of the story with the magic in here, or the magician in here, is in the tarot deck. It kind of symbolizes the four elements that we have, the four elements which is being connected by the air, earth, water, and fire. Okay, and the magician is the person who connects these four elements together to mix and match the right proportion into yourself so that you realize who you are, what you are, why you are here, and what you have to do, guys. Okay? Basically, this card also symbolizes the fact that you have infinite possibilities, Gemini. Okay? You have infinite possibilities in yourself. And with this infinite possibilities that you have, you can create that magic with your will. And that is the call from the universe that's coming to you as your grounding energy for the month of June 2019, guys. It's a wonderful, actually, with all the negative energies, having the magic in here or the magician in here has changed the whole scenario for you, Gemini. So, your desire, your willpower, your creation, he is the one who is connecting the forces between the heaven and the earth, between the 3D and the 5D, guys. Because this person, the magician, he is the one who understands the meaning behind the words as above and so is below. Okay, that's who he is. And that is what he wants you to know in this portion of your time in the month of June, is what you have reaped, or what you have sowed is what you are reaping. But at the end of the day, if you want, you can combine the air, water, earth, and fire to change yourself in the right direction, guys. Okay, let's take a clarifier for this before we proceed on to the next part of your reading here, just so that we know exactly what we are looking at in here with the three cards, guys. Okay, so it's time for you, Gemini. The world is, the universe, it's not the world, guys. The universe is pushing you to test your capabilities, to let you know that you have every right as a human being You have the power to create what you want to manifest in the right way. And there you are, and give birth to yourself as the Empress in here. Wow. Wonderful thing to have, Gemini. Honestly, honestly, it's a beautiful thing to start your reading with in the spirit and time, guys. Beautiful. Congratulations, Gemini. The universe is coming to you and is rescuing you from wherever you had been sitting before to take you out from that particular negative place, to bring you back in the right way, to give birth to yourself with card number one as the magician, into becoming the empress for the fertility, for the growth, for the transformation, for everything that you have ever wanted in your life, which is now going to bear its fruit. It's harvest. It's time to harvest. Guys, everything is ripened up for you. You are right there, sitting at the edge of the field, and you just need to enter that field in order to reap the harvest for yourself. Good job, Gemini, and this is wonderful. In your current self, guys, look at the death card in here, the Scorpio. In reverse, that's your current self. You're waiting to give birth and you're waiting to end things in your zone, guys. Look at the interconnection of these energies in here. You're definitely waiting to give birth, and you are not going to give birth. I mean, you're definitely going to give birth, but you are being helped to give this birth to yourself. But at the same time, you're ending and beginning another transformation in the way here. You're waiting to end certain things that has not been working for you, and you know that in yourself, Gemini, and that's your current self energy for the month of June 2019, guys. Okay, the death card in the reverse is you're just taking your time. You're working through these energies first to give birth to yourself and then call upon the death situation in places that you know you no longer require and they have no use for you, in order for you to bring the sun back into your zone, into your life, Gemini. Death and the sun, the end and the beginning of a new chapter in your life, Gemini. Wonderful. And that's your current self energy, guys. It's fabulous. I mean, these kind of things just increases my urge to do these kind of readings, because they give you so much of motivation when I see these cards on my table, guys, that it's absolutely magnificent. That's all I can say. It's absolutely magnificent, because sometimes, when it's too much of negativity, it becomes difficult for us or for people like us to tell you about that. But when I see these kind of things on my table, it definitely rushes me to let you know what I'm seeing here. Good job, Gemini, and keep up with it. Now, what you are leaving behind this month is your destroyed self confidence. Okay, the Seven of Wands in reverse. That's what you're leaving behind, guys. You're leaving behind that destroyed self confidence of being overwhelmed of situations, because again, you have been suffering from this kind of a problem, which is definitely kind of has been killing you, has been stressing you out, has been making you suffer for a very long time, because you felt that you had no way to give this energy its rightful place, so therefore you are leaving that behind. You're leaving your that overwhelmed feeling of being destroyed or being shattered, and you're telling yourself that I'm the empress, I can give birth to myself, I have magic in my zone. I don't have to worry about it, guys. I really don't have to worry about it. And at the same point in time, you're also leaving behind the 10 of Pentacles in here, okay? That's because, for a very long time, guys, you have been rushing and chasing your inner happiness. You have been chasing your inner happiness. You have been doing things to make you happy, or you felt would make you happy, especially your finances, but you had been very prone to chasing that. Okay, so the chase is kind of over, this month of June, because you have finally woken up to the call of the universe to first give birth to yourself before you can bring the inner joy, the happiness, the fulfillment, the dreams. You know, you would like to keep them, but at the same point in time, just by doing all that before, you had also been completely destroyed, guys. Okay, because you thought your focus was on the 10 of Pentacles, and you had been chasing that for a very long time, which you thought could fulfill all your needs, all your happiness, all your desires. If you have too much of money in your pocket, which is good, no doubt, but again, there is always a balance, because when you are doing one thing and rushing after one thing, you forget to balance yourself, because your focus is just upon the 10 of Pentacles. But in the event, you don't know. When you are not getting this completely, you are being overwhelmed, you are being shattered, your confidence has taken a back seat, guys. Okay, so now you're kind of reversing your formula. Okay, your old formula is not going to work, so you're leaving this chase behind in the month of June to bring back your confidence, to bring back yourself in the right direction first, Gemini. Okay, that's what you are leaving behind. Let's take a clarifier here to see what my spirits have to tell us about the two cards in here, guys. Let's see that in here. Yeah, because of this, see, again, because of this, you have got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. There has been a lot of confusion in your zone, because you had been running after one thing, but you forgot to mix the elements for yourself in here, guys. So there was a lot of confusion. How do I bring back my inner happiness? What do I do to fulfill my dreams? What do I do to get all the money in my pocket? How do I keep everybody happy, including myself in here? So you have been going around in a vicious circle, but at the end of the day, you realized that your confidence was completely shattered because you had not been able to reach that pinnacle of success for whatever reason. And that was the confusion that you are also leaving behind. Plus, you're leaving behind double confirmation with your grounding energy, the Five of Cups in here. You're leaving your grief behind, and also the plans that you had made to get everything for yourself, where you had been thinking big, where you had been planning, envisioning stuff before you could even correct yourself, Gemini. Okay, so you are kind of limiting your vision at this point in time. Not that you're going to stop it completely, but what I'm trying to tell you in here is your priority first is to kill all the negativity, to bring the sun back into your life, to emotionally keep you fulfilled before you can chase your material pleasures in life in the month of June 2019, guys. Okay, and that's where your concentration lies. So at this point in time, you're not going to run after money, you're not going to run after dreams, you're not going to run after your fulfillment, but you want to first concentrate and take one action at a time, so that you are no longer in that state of confusion as to what I should do. Should I go here, or should I take care of my strength, or should I, because I'm still grieving, but at the same point in time, I want everything. So you are kind of killing that energy in here. You're leaving it behind, guys. You're leaving your grief behind, your pain behind, your suffering behind, your confusion behind. And that is the reason you're not making plans for the future right now, because you are looking at a bigger picture for yourself in giving birth to yourself first, to bring back the sun in your life. That's your priority, guys. You're prioritizing yourself in the right way, Gemini, for the month of June 2019. Now, what you're continuing with is your strength card, the Leo card here. Okay, the Leo energy, guys. You are continuing with your strength for the month of June 2019, because in order for you to give birth to yourself, to finish everything else, to call it death, to bring the sun back in your life, you definitely will need this. You will need your strength, guys, and that is exactly what you are doing in this month. You're continuing with your strength in here. You're not leaving your strength behind. You're not letting your strength get the better of you. You are taming the beast. You're taming yourself. Okay, you're taking action on your strength. You're holding your foot in the right direction, because you have heard your internal soul calling. Okay, and you now know, as the hermit here, the Virgo and the Leo together, the earth and the fire. See how the elements are coming together here. The earth and the fire, that's what the magician is doing. He's bringing all the elements to you. Okay, it's up to you now to put them in the right slots, to make use of them in the right direction. Right here, you have these two elements sticking beside you, the fire and the earth. Okay, so that's what you're continuing with at this point in time, guys. Wonderful energy, because that's what the magician is here for, Gemini. That's what he is here for. Okay, so now what is going to enter your life this month, in the month of June 2019, guys, is you will have to make a decision. You're not doing that right away with the Two of Wands in the reverse. You're not going to take action right away. But you will have to. You will have to take action sooner or later. Either it's now or maybe 2 months later, doesn't matter, but that's entering your life. Okay? You do have the fear of change. You're kind of playing it safe at this point in time, but you know that whatever you have been doing before has failed miserably. It's been a bad planning on your end or at your end, guys. Okay, but there is a fear of change right now, but you will have to take that road, one of the two roads in here. Okay, but in the month of June, you're going through all these issues, where everything is coming to you. So right now you're not, because you're kind of worried, if I jump into the new section of my life right away, I won't be able to kind of balance the situation. So you're going to take it easy, because right now you're playing it safe. You're not telling anybody, you're not letting people know, you're not shouting from the rooftop. You are kind of playing it very safe. You're not letting people know what your plans are going to be in the coming months. Okay, but there is a fear of change. So until and unless you're pretty certain, pretty sure that your road has been chalked out for you, until then you will stay put and you will be quiet. Okay, that's your thing. But you know that whatever has happened before has been this condition has manifested because somewhere down the road in the past, you had planned things in a very wrong manner. It was bad planning, guys. And that's why your grounding energy is here. What is above and so is below. That's what your magician is telling me. So now, what is above is air, water, earth, and fire, and so is below that's coming to you. It's up to you to take this, mix it, put it in the cauldron, take a stirring spoon, mix all the elements, and rise above the surface to give birth to yourself, guys. Let's take a clarifier for the Two of Wand in the reverse in here, please. And that's entering your zone from the month of June 2019, okay? So you're playing it very safe. You're not making any movement right now. You're not planning anything right now. You're not thinking big right now. Okay, that's what you're leaving behind because your concentration is on yourself, guys, to bring the sun back, to finish all the negative energies first before you can move forward to take the new road, you know. But this new road, when you take, is going to give you back your 10 of Cups with an equal give and take policy that you will share with somebody in the right way, guys. Okay, that's when the road is going to open up for you when you're ready to do this. Okay, but when you choose that road, guys, that's entering your life that you will have to ultimately walk into. Like I said, whether it's today or tomorrow doesn't matter, but you will have to walk into. And that is not only going to fill your life with happiness, but at the same time, you will also realize the importance of the give and take, the equal relationships that you will be sharing, either in your work or in your life, in your home, in your career, in your profession, in your romantic affairs, wherever, whatever suits you. Take that accordingly, guys. Okay, so this road will open up the new chapter in your life, but this road right now is blocked. Okay, it's going to take you time to come here. But once it opens, you guys are absolutely on the run. On the run, guys. I mean, there are no two ways about it. There are absolutely no. And it's entering your life. It's entering your life in the month of June 2019. So, you know, you better get prepared for this. Okay, you will have to walk into one of the two roads. But the good point is this: equal give and take brings back your 10 of Cups happiness, guys. So you'll be either sharing this generosity with somebody, like I said, or you will be in a position to do the equal give and take that's going to bring back your happiness, and that will be your road towards your success, Geminis. Wonderful. The challenge this month is the Nine of Wands in the reverse, guys. Okay, this is your challenge, Gemini, this month, which means that you will be tired, exhausted, because you are doing a lot of transformation here. New growth, new you, Gemini. And this is, again, I have said this, I'm repeating this again. It's just not you, it's everybody in the month of June, the middle of the year. Huge garbage being cleared up, all messes being cleared up. Things are just moving in the right direction because that's where the universe is stepping into here. Okay, but your challenge this month is to hold on to your strength because you will be tired. You will be questioning yourself. You will be questioning your motives, and that is definitely going to give you the Nine of Swords energy, guys. You will feel extremely fatigued, exhausted, tired, you know, everything. That's going to be your challenge. Okay, in spite of all this, how you hold your fort is going to be a challenge for this month, Gemini. Okay, and you will do perfectly well. You will do perfectly well. It's only a matter of time when things are just kind of seems a lot more shaky for you at this moment. Okay, Now, your support system, where do you find your support, guys? I've got two cups in here, two cards in here, sorry. Okay. And interestingly, I do the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and more so of the divine masculine and the twin flame journey. That's what I normally also do. And in the twin flame journey, the divine feminine is always the queen of wand in here, though she has come out to you in the reverse, okay, which is telling me you will need her. You will need her, but you will need her in the right way, guys. Okay? You will need her in the right ways to fill back your cup, which is standing empty at this point in time. Because this queen in the reverse is very selfish, is jealous, has insecurities, and that is the reason she's not able to fill the cup here. Okay, so you will find your support, Gemini, in bringing this cup back in the upright here, where you will get your courage, where you will get your determination, where you will find your joy, which in turn will manifest your cup, ace of cup that is standing empty. So open your third eye, guys. Okay, this cup is in the reverse. Open your third eye, guys, because this is the time that you need to understand that all those things that you have been holding on has not given you support. So you need to flip these cards over. Okay, you need to push these cards back in the upright, and that's where you will find your support, Gemini. When you can be the right queen of wand in the right way, to bring back your courage, to bring back your determination, to open your third eye, to receive your joy from the universe that's coming to you. But you will have to work for this. It will not just come back to you just like that. Okay, you will have to manifest this magic in here. Water and fire. Look here. Water and fire here. Okay, you have the earth and fire here. You have the water and fire here, guys. Okay, so you will have to bring this back, Gemini. Mix the elements properly. Flip the card over to transfer the negative into the positive, to blend the elements in the right possible direction as the magician is guiding you to do that. And that's where you will find your support to fill your cup of happiness with love, joy, fulfillment, abundance, prosperity, bliss, whatever you want to tell me, guys. Let's take a clarifier for your support card in here, because right now the universe is creating that for you, but it's not going to hand it over to you on a silver platter. You will have to work to find your support, guys. Okay, you will have to mix and match the elements in here, and that's where you will get your truth, your clarity, your honesty, your dignity, your pride, everything in the right way. That's where you will find your support, but provided you're able to mix these elements in the right way, Gemini. That's when clarity will come to you. That's when truth will come to you. That's where you will be able to understand yourself in a far better way than what you have been doing before, guys. Okay, you will be able to get your courage. You will be able to get back your determination. You will be able to get back your joy, your life in complete, wholesome way when you mix these elements of fire and water here again, guys. Okay, fire, air, sorry, yeah, air, fire, and water. Look at this. Air, fire, and water here. Wow. You have to mix and match all the elements this month, Gemini. You will have to take them in your control. You will have to work in the best way possible to get back everything that you want, to have that breakthrough, to have that clarity, to have that sharp mind that will lend you support to venture out in the right possible direction that you are doing or you have started to work to build yourself back, to give birth to yourself. You need all the four elements in here, guys. And that's your theme. That's your story for the month of June 2019, guys, okay? Now your advice for this month, Gemini, is again the Three of Sword upright, the Three of Wand in the reverse. Leave your pain first before you're thinking big. Okay, think big later on, but right now, look after your painful heart. Get rid of your grief because you're still suffering. Okay, you're still suffering. And Spirit is giving you this advice from my spirit is before you venture out, before you move forward, clear your own self first. That's your priority for the month of June 2019, guys. Very, very important. Clear your own self first. Clear your heart before you go forward, before you do anything much, before you think big, before your ships can come into the harbor from where you can go and move forward. But all that will happen to you. But before that, clear your garbage first, Gemini. Okay, let's take a clarifier here to see what my spirit advice has to clarify on this. There you go. Ten of Swords. Rise again in the reverse to bring back your joy, your victory, your enthusiasm, your celebration. The Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay? Before you move forward, before you get the joy, before you get the happiness, all that will come floating in your zone. But right now, rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Kill it. Kill everything. Everything that has gone bad has already happened. It's time for you to come back to life. It's time for you to give birth to yourself. It's time for you to get the sun back into your life by ending certain situations and rising back into life, guys. To bring back your happiness, to bring back your celebration, to bring back your joy, everything that you want in life that's been waiting for you on a silver platter, but you did not get the story right, guys. Okay, so that's the reason at this moment, at this point in time, the universe has stepped into your zone, Gemini. And it's not only stepping into your zone, it's stepping into everybody's zone. Whether you guys like it or you don't like it, you don't have an option in here to say no. Nobody can say no to the universe, okay? So now it's a time to clear your own baggage, to do your own stuff, to heal your own self before you can move forward. Because if you cannot heal yourself and you try to move forward, you will get blocked. You will not be able to reach your victory, guys. That's a very clear, precise, simple message from my spirits in here. And your outcome are two cards in here. You have the King of Pentacles and you have the Knight of Swords, guys. Wow. That's your outcome for the month of June 2019. So with the King of Pentacles, you're getting back yourself, guys, by the end of the month. You will be the shining leader, confident, proud, not proud in the wrong way, but proud in the right way. You will be able to overcome all the challenges that is here, fatigue, tiredness, everything that's been keeping you awake in the middle of the night. You will be able to overcome those challenges. You will be able to be the shining leader who has that clarity of the mind to think in a big way, to look beyond the boundaries of their natural world, who can look above and beyond the 3D into the 5D to see the leader that this person is as the King of Pentacles, guys. Okay, And that's a wonderful, wonderful energy as the outcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you can come back to yourself, nothing like it, and that's your outcome, you will be. You will be that shining leader. You will have everything back slowly but surely. You're going to get things back, your money, your determination, your courage, your victory, because you are the leader. You're the inspiration. You're the shining leader of confidence, who is able to see the bigger picture to overcome the challenges in their life. Okay, you are being able to see the bigger picture because you are being able to see above and beyond the normal, like I said, above and beyond the normal boundaries of the 3D, guys. And as the Knight of Sword, after having seen this bigger picture, you are in a position to move, to rush, action, maybe impulsive action, but action. Okay, where you will be defending the belief that you now know. And look at this card in here. The Knight of Sword is looking at the King of Pentacle. The King of Pentacle is looking at the Knight of Sword. They're both looking at each other, guys. So they're both telling each other it's time to move now. Okay? It's time to move. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move. Let's do what we have to do. That impulsive action is coming into focus because you have seen the bigger picture, and they're both, the king is looking at the knight is looking at the king. They're both looking at each other because they're getting ready for this action, guys. One has seen the bigger picture, the other person is ready to take action. Wow. Wow. While they're defending their own belief because they know what they have seen is the right belief. Okay? They know that now. They have seen through it. They are not going to hold it because it's time for them to move forward, guys. Insane. It's insane kind of an energy, Gemini. Wow. Insane energy with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. They're both looking at each other. And remember, the Knight of Swords is a very powerful figure, guys. He is full of life as well as energy. So look at the challenges this King of Pentacles has been able to overcome in order for him to have taken the Knight of Swords into this energy in here. Because this man, the knight in here, is full of energy, vibrations, full of life. Okay, but at the same time, because of the King of Pentacles being here and the Knight being here, both of them together, this energy is being balanced with compassion and responsibility, which the King of Pentacles is taking care of, guys. Wow. Let's take a clarifier for the outcome in here. Okay, and that it is the Page of Wands. Ready to move. Ready to move now. Okay. Page, you have the Page, you have the Knight, and you have the King here. And you have the Queen in reverse in here. But all these three, the King, the Page, and the Knight, they're all upright, guys. They're all upright, okay? Which is excellent. You have the divine inspiration, you have the vision, and you have the action here. Can you believe this? Wow. That's what magic is here for. That's what the magic is here for, guys. Now you're ready to explore. You're ready to explore because you have received the bigger vision of your life. You have the action with you. You're getting ready to explore. You're excited with your newfound freedom that you are going to take it forward. And look at this The Page of Wands is looking out here, which means he's looking at the future, ready to explore, ready to go, ready to enjoy his freedom. And you have all the three here. You have the king, the page, and the knight in here, guys. Action, inspiration, big picture, excitement, freedom, shining leader of confidence, action along with responsibility and compassion, along with freedom, exploration, inspiration. You have everything, Gemini. You guys are absolutely fabulous with this outcome. Absolutely marvelous. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not laughing because of that. I'm just laughing to see how magic is working in your zone, guys. You people are absolutely wonderful. Keep up the good work, Gemini, and hopefully next month we'll see even brighter pictures of your transformation and of your life and your energies. But whatever I see in the month of June is absolutely fascinating. So take care. Until then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, Namaste, and see you soon once again.